Hey, this is Ronnie coming to you from Cape Cod. Just giving you an update on the race to 10K this month. If you're just tuning in for the first time, basically, I'm trying to get to 10 grand in the slowest month possible. I'm not sure why it chose this month, but it's just something to do, something to break up the monotony, just break something different, um, for the month. See what happens. Did sell a few things yesterday. As the day before, we only sold one thing. Yesterday, for the most part, it was one thing. We sold a Marmot soft shell jacket. It had a little light staining. Blew that out like 35 bucks. Was in it for like $4. Then we sold last night. Sold a bunch of things around 10 to 11 o'clock. So this Ethro shirt got 50 for that. I know we paid 5 for that. Sold these pair of Ferragamos, cap toe tassels, and 9.5. They're actually going to go to Japan. Got 80 for these. Cabrera ski helmet. Picked up a bunch of these helmets. $5 each. They were made in Italy. I thought probably there was more value in them. But sold one of them already for, this is like 32 plus shipping. So not bad. I mean, it could have been better, but hey, sales are sales. They're coming in, they're coming in. So it's a good thing. As you see behind me right here, that's a pile of shirts I'm going to list today. 25 shirts, 2 ties, some glasses in that box, and a bunch of video game stuff that I'm going to list. 2 leather bags over here, RC car, some women's Ferragamos, flight simulator joystick that I picked up. Some women's vintage pantyhose that I picked up for 10 cents a piece. I don't know. And there's some jeans. So I'm going to keep myself busy this afternoon with some listings. Hoping to get 20. It's about 40 listings. I'm hoping I can get them done. It's 9 o'clock now. If I start in the next hour, I'll probably, hopefully, I'm hoping to get them done by 10 o'clock. I mean, 2, 3 o'clock maybe, then scurry off to help my friend out at his restaurant, and, we'll see what happens. But would like to get that much done. Hopefully the wife tomorrow. She's babysitting someone's kid today. So hopefully she'll take pictures of the rest of the stuff, and I'll get those lifted up tomorrow. Today's Friday, yard sale day usually, and I just don't feel like going to yard sales. I just haven't found much stuff in the last few weeks. There's not a lot from what I seen yesterday when I glanced at it. There wasn't a lot there. Nothing like stood out and jumped out at me. So I'm probably going to take the weekend off. We do have some stuff to ship off to the Dominican Republic, so shipper will be here tomorrow. My wife does not like being home alone with these guys. They're a little sketchy. But we'll show you where we're at real quick with our numbers. They're definitely not in the 10K area, but that's something else I'm going to show you in a minute. But so far for the month, we've sold 37 items for $2,500. So, I mean, we're 10, we figure a third of the way, through the month. So if we keep this pace, it'll be 111 items sold, which would be slow. I think we had like 170 last month. So, doing the math quickly, I mean, we're down, what's that, about 50%? No. 30%? I don't know. But we're down. We're not doing what we should do. And, 2,500 times 3, about $7,500. I mean, it's not a bad month, but that's not where I want to be. I did 88 last month, and 25 is unacceptable. Not really sure if we can fix that, though. But I'm just going to show you some of the shoes I've sold over the past few months. Mostly, I try to stick with higher end shoes, and shoes that are in good condition. I'm not buying shoes and taking long periods of time to polish them up and everything. Um, so right here, I got these JM Weston shoes. Took a best offer on these at $240. I kind of priced them way high and went from there. They were made in France. They're just a nice shoe. Split toe. They were suede. They're a nice shoe. Found these actually with the same. I got another pair right here. JM Weston. The same person probably donated them, I'm assuming. Same store, same size. You know, I took offer of 200 on those. Go back up here. A lot of these shoes are big sizes too, as you see, 13s. These pair of alligator shoes, the Murano or whatever you want to call that brand. I took a best offer on those of 240. I'm into these shoes most of the time around $10, give or take a few dollars. You know, these shoes were pretty neat. These Trickers, they're made in what the hell are they made in? They're made in England. Really high quality shoe. We've actually sold those twice. Second time they sold for $210 and did go well with those. Pair of Alden, you seen these last week. Got $185 for these. They're those shoes again. I don't remember if they were returned or not, but as you see the dates, they sold again within the month. You know, no different than the Alden. I sold these shoes twice within hours of listing them both times. So good shoes to keep your eyes out on for. A pair of Jordans that we picked up. I got $135 for those. They sat a little while. I kind of priced them all on the high side, and you know, probably the size 7.5 didn't help that, but I was into those for like $5-6, and they sold fairly well. Another pair of Colhan, whatever that name is, Bergnano. These were in like excellent condition. They sold like within a day or two, so for $125. These Manzella double monk strap shoes. Monk straps are in thing this season. You know, that was a nice looking shoe. That was in really good condition also. That brought $117. Pair of Brooks Brothers handmade Oxford shoes. You don't see Brooks Brothers shoes too often. Did pick those up. I paid a little extra for those. Those were around $20 or so, and sold them for $98, and they went to Germany, if I remember right. Another pair of shoes. These Timberland boots. I've had these for a while. They're actually mine. They were sitting. I must have had these things for about 10 years. Haven't worn them probably in 10 years either. You know, but I got $90 for them. They went to New York, so shipping wasn't really that bad of an issue. Sold these Colhan Air Grady. These sold pretty quickly. If I remember right, I took a best offer of $80, $85. So they sold pretty well. They were a nice looking shoe. Pair of Allen Edmonds. These shoes. These were actually before I really polished shoes. I just threw shoes up for any reason. Got $80 for those. They were cap toe Oxford style. You know, nice shoe. 3E. They were a kind of wide shoe. Another pair of Colhan. These had like they had the horse bit, like a crocodile pattern to them. Driving moccasin. I got $70 for those. These Baileys. I found these with a bunch of alligator shoes. We sold them one up there before. No idea what we got for these. $68. I mean, I was into those for less than 10. So shoes are selling well. Doc Martens 64. Birkenstock sell well. That was 60. You know, another pair of Doc Martens here, probably 50 or $60. So I mean, um, shoes do sell well, but you gotta pick and choose the shoes that you um, buy because not a lot of them sell well. You know, it's one of those things. You just don't want to buy shoes that don't sell well or a pain in the butt to deal with. You know, if you go, I mean, I don't know. Maybe you can make a living selling shoes, bottom shoes, but or lower end shoes. I don't deal with it. I know other people have like oh, what was that lady's name? Autumn, whatever. Autumn's upsell, retail, resale. You know, she used to make a lot of money selling shoes. What's his name? Tom Johnson there sells a lot of shoes. So I mean, maybe shoes, you know, can bring money. I tend just to stay away from them unless they bring good money, and you know, I'd rather leave a store empty-handed. I'm not much into polishing shoes. I'm not much into really dealing with shoes unless they bring me like $100 plus now. So that's just how it is. I might go to 20, 30 stores before I find another pair of shoes that actually make me money. Or unless I can get them cheap enough. You know, most of the shoes here are $6 plus, and I don't feel like buying a pair of shoes for 6, maybe to get 30, and then you're including free shipping with the shoes too. A lot of people do free shipping. They seem to sell faster with free shipping. So if I'm going to do that, I'm going for higher end shoes. So I think I finished everything for today. But like, comment, subscribe. Have some fun today. It's Friday. Hope everybody have a good weekend. And I'll actually see you tomorrow. So, hey, stay tuned. Have a good day.